It is my pleasure to officially induct you into the Victor Valley College Alumni Hall of Fame. Congratulations on this very deserving honor.
Wow, good evening. You know, I feel both blessed and humbled to be here this evening, receiving this recognition as the newest member of the Victor Valley Hall of Fame. I'd like to take this time to thank my team members from Victor Valley Wastewater Reclamation Authority, my wife, my children, the rest of my family who all participated in submitting my application for this honor. And I'd also like to especially thank the Victor Valley College Foundation for selecting me. And I appreciate Kristen this evening, who actually gave me a few extra minutes. Hopefully I won't drone on too long. But I do love telling a good story. And tonight my story with regards to how much Victor Valley College means to me, I think will come through in this story today, and I hope you enjoy it. So the seeds that started my desire for college education were actually planted by my mom, who was the career guidance counselor at Victor Valley High School, Cleveland. So I haven't had both going on at the same time. In her classroom, she had all the college catalogs. She had one whole wall dedicated to a bookshelf full of the college catalogs. And I can remember being a 12-year-old boy, just excited and intrigued to dive into those books, right? Because this is pre-internet, having the availability to go look for colleges online. And I dove into those books every summer when we went in and worked in her classroom. And it was those books that really got me excited about being a college graduate. The first person in my generation, first person in my family to actually graduate with a college degree was always a goal that I had. And I worked really hard through high school, kept a really great grade point average. I received several scholarships, and I actually got accepted to the four-year engineering school that I wanted to attend. And I can remember being 18 years old, like probably a lot of you, thinking, wow, I got the world by the horns here, right? I knew everything, and I really thought that at 18, I was ready for the world and to continue and grow my academic career at a four-year university. And I always had good study habits, and academic success wasn't really that difficult for me. It was everything else that didn't work. See, I had to work full-time, and I had to be able to afford my off-campus living arrangements as well as paying for my education as I was going along. And I put all that effort into being a really good student and a really good employee. And what I forgot were some of the real basics like eating and sleeping. And it really took a toll on my body. And when you add a really deep depression on top of all those things that I was struggling with, kind of hit a wall. And I had to quit school. I had to give up on my dream. And I really fell into a very deep depression because of this failure. It really caused me to have a severe nervous breakdown at 18, 19 years old. And really instilled in me a significant fear of actually going back to college. I didn't even want to be on campus. And after I left school, I can remember that a few of my friends invited me back to come visit. And I literally couldn't do it. I was too scared. The trauma and the anxiety of stepping back on campus was too difficult. And I spent the next 3 years after failing, kind of rebuilt my confidence and sense of self-worth. And a lot of that was reinstilled because of a very beautiful woman who's out there today, my wife, Donna. And instead of going to work in the water industry as an engineer, as I had planned, I started off at the very bottom of the org chart, right? Reading meters, repairing leaks out in the street. And after doing that work for a few years, I came to my wife and I told her, I said, I love this industry and I know I can do more, but if I'm going to advance my position, if I'm going to advance my career, I need to go back to school. And by this time, like I said, I was married, had a mortgage, child on the way. And a conventional full-time education and that commitment just wasn't going to work. Being a longtime resident of Victor Valley, I actually looked to Victor Valley College to help me rekindle my drive to complete my college education goals. terrified. That first night back on college campus brought back many negative and traumatic memories for me. But thanks to my wife's support and that positive environment that Colleen talked about at the Victor Valley College, I was able to quickly overcome those fears. You know, in this environment, I wasn't just a student in a huge auditorium, right? Just a number that a college professor didn't even know my name. Yeah, what did I enjoy about Victor Valley College, right? The minute I arrived. Yeah, I was there with other working adults who were aspiring to complete their educational dreams. And working with college professors who had really great work experience, and I connected with them really quickly. And it was great having professors who were actually engaged and were looking to help me become a success. You know, the quality of learning that I received at VVC was equal to or even better than what I received at the four-year university. You know, my confidence and self-worth were reinvigorated at VVC. It virtually saved my career, my life, with regards to the goals that I had set. And this wonderful small-town junior college gave me the strength and motivation to overcome my fears and to strive once again to achieve my college degree goals. Now, it took me almost 8 years from the time I first started at VVC to earn my associate's degree. Some years I was only able to take 1 or 2 classes. I was either on call or having to work a lot. But that first degree, that first associate's degree at Victor Valley College, was the sweetest. And from there I was motivated to push on. You know, I enrolled in accelerated programs and I was able to finish my master's degree at the University of Redlands over the next 5 years. I spent a total of 13 years at night school to achieve my educational goals. And I would not have finished except for the positive learning environment provided by the Victor Valley College. And I've lived in the Victor Valley all my life, and I've been a strong advocate for the value and the quality of education provided by Victor Valley College. I'm proud of the impact and professional success I've had in my 36 years of public service in the water and wastewater industry. And that success is greatly attributed to the education I received as a Victor Valley College student. This award gives me a strong sense of community pride, a local boy making good by way of the local educational resources. As part of the Alumni Hall of Fame, I look forward to being a positive representative of the level of success that is possible by attending VVC and what's good about the Victor Valley. Thank you everybody for coming out. Thank you very much for this honor.